Alright, this is how I level. What you do is you need to adjust these little wheels on the bottom, either going one way or the other. So, you go into temperature, tell it to preheat. Mine's already warm, that's 60 for the bed, 200 for the nozzle. We go, motion, auto home. That resets the home position to the printer. Bed trimming, or leveling depending on what the printer says. What that will do is I'll move the printer over to the corner. Now you take your card, and give me a second, try to do this. Now you take your little card piece of paper here and run it under that nozzle. See how mine just fits underneath there? And if you were to pull the paper back and forth, there's just a little bit of drag on the card. That's what you want. You want it to be able to slide underneath, just a little bit of drag. And you go, okay, next. And it was over. I didn't have to move anything on that because I've already previously leveled my printer. So same thing in the corner. Stick it under there, run this little card underneath. Oh, because I moved that one to show you as an example, now this one's too tight. So you go down this way. And you try it again. Oh, still just a little tight. Go some more. Oh. And now we're good. See how you can see that it's just a tight little bit of, or tiny little bit of light coming underneath the nozzle, between the glass. That's what you want. Do it again. And essentially what the machine will do is it'll go around to all 5 corners, or all 4 corners. And that one, same thing, is under. You'll go to the next one. Same thing, just a bit under, where you can just feel it dragging. And then it'll come to the center. And once all 4 corners and the center have the same amount of drag on them, to where you can go like this and pass it underneath, where you have a little bit of drag going, that's what you want. So you just keep going around, and if it's not the same, then just go around again. Keep hitting next, 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 and you'll go around to all 4 corners. And you keep going around to all 4 corners until all 4 corners have the same amount of drag on it. Another bit of drag. You can use a piece of paper, you can use cardstock, it's just whatever you're using, make sure to use the same thing every time. Or make sure that it's something that you can use multiple times. That's why I went to metal feeler gauges, but then again I build engines, so I have specialty tools like this. Same thing. Oops, stick it underneath there. That one can actually go a little bit up. A little bit of drag. See, I can fit it right underneath. Whoop, underneath the nozzle, and just a tiny bit of drag. Next one. And then just a little bit of drag. Come to the center. A little bit of drag. Perfect. Now here, I would just essentially sit to tell it to print. I would just go and hit print. Oops. Trying to auto home it, but my printer is being funny. Yeah, so that's how I level my bed, using paper. But feeler gauge is the same thing, it just doesn't compress after a while. Because this paper, if you use it over and over and over and over and over again, you'll get these little lines happening. See those lines forming in the paper? That's the paper being squished down by the hot nozzle. So eventually this will get thinner and thinner and thinner, and it will start to give you bad leveling. That's why I use these.